And we can see here, Tkocz is 7 years the junior of Rook, has the height and the reach advantage, so it's a very typical grappler versus striker, both in body shape and in style. So let's see how this one's going to turn out.
And introducing first, the woman fighting out of the blue corner. She is 23 years old. She is 178 centimeters tall. She has a record of 1 win, 1 loss, hailing from Poland. Representing Spartan Knurów, Malgorzata Tkocz. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. She is 30 years old. She is 168 centimeters tall. She has a record of 2 wins, 2 losses, hailing from Great Britain. Representing Northeast Jiu-Jitsu, Lexi Rook. And the referee for this fight will be Mr. Tariq Khan.
Here we go, our third fight of the evening. Our referee just getting the fighters together to outline the rules.
When I say stop,
just a quick thought. I wish I had half the lung capacity as a ring announcer, man. Jeez.
Yeah, Tobias has a real set of lungs on him. Professional opera singer.
Incredible.
And ring announcer, yeah, a true mix of, yeah, a true multidisciplinary artist.
Okay, Judge, you ready?
So here we go, our third fight of the night to LFL17. Rook in the all-white, Tkocz in the blue.
See the difference in body types here. Rook will have the advantage when it comes to pure physicality, but the range is definitely for Tkocz.
You see a much wider stance from Tkocz as well. The question is, how long will it take for Rook to shoot for that takedown? What should we be watching, Mario?
Definitely be watching for level changes from Rook. Set up her jab, start level changing. There we go. Mixing up, going upstairs and downstairs, and then she can set up the shot.
I like the way Tkocz is parrying the jab so far. Using her hands to get those off the target.
Still a little bit tentative from the two fighters so far. Just seem to be reading each other, trying it out, throwing feints. Not too much landing, but...
That's a nice heavy leg kick there.
Exactly, just as you say, not much is landing. Someone goes and lands something. It's always the commentator's curse. Nice front kick there from Tkocz.
We've seen more of those.
Yeah, with that frame, with those long legs, perfect just to keep Rook's body away for when this takedown does invariably come.
Stay at kicking distance.
Jab more.
You know a thing or two about the jab, Mario?
Yeah, tell me. Right. Didn't do it much in my last fight.
We were chatting about your last fight earlier, Mario, and we've seen you over here very patient. And I told you, I love that you pulled the trigger this time. And you said, it was because he put me in a very stressful situation.
So we're going to do our best not to put you in a stressful situation.
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to feel him out. I was like, let's just have a gentle fight. But
and then he was on his back.
Yeah,
1 second later.
Strong push kick again from Tkocz. The pair are starting to open up and loosen up a little bit more, throwing a little bit more abandon.
Rook is really waiting for an opportunity for the level change. And Tkocz is so far fighting the fight that she wants to fight, I think. Maybe work a little more off that jab.
And Rook now has looked for that right leg kick a few times. Tkocz has done a good job of just parrying and moving out of the way.
I'd like to see Tkocz throw some calf kicks. That range. There we go.
Oh. Nice connection there from Tkocz with the right. Starting to get into rhythm. Another nice 1-2 there from Tkocz.
3 minutes gone, no takedown attempt so far by Rook.
Resounding slap from that red leg kick from Tkocz.
when you Rook and when you're fighting at this distance, you don't want to go for takedowns that are, that are not going to land. Because it's also going to give your opponent, a better feeling that they can stop the takedowns, that you are just, the only thing you're looking for is the takedown, Just a good calf kick there by Rook.
She probably needs to dig into that a little bit more, try and stop just the smooth movement of Tkocz.
It's a beautiful one too there, good footwork.
And that 1-2 right hand starting to land a little bit more regularly from Tkocz. Starting to tie those combinations together.
So nice calf kick again.
What does Rook need to do to draw? Oh, beautiful.
Good body kick.
I like to see her shoot, but not necessarily get the takedown. Shoot to a clinch.
Just use her body weight and that body size a little bit more, just put some pressure on.
She hasn't even faked the takedown.
Yeah.
To get a feel from Tkocz.
I'm sure she's seeing something that we can't.
The pair, 30 seconds left in this first round. A very tactical back and forth display so far. Neither woman really stamping their mark on it, but Tkocz maybe landing the more impressive and more impactful strikes.
Yeah, she's definitely controlling the fight so far. She needs to, Lexi Rook needs to cover more distance when she throws her shots, because if she doesn't do that,
Nice.
smooth, then she's not going to get the takedown today.
And as that fight went on, Tkocz just seemed to grow into it a little bit more, landing a few more strikes. The strikes he did land a little bit more impactful, a little bit stronger. And Rook seeming a little bit hard, struggling to get the distance and land, Mario.
100%. I feel like Rook has to mix it up. She has to attack level changes, sometimes throw some overhands. I feel like she's too focused on landing.
Yeah.
And then when you're trying to be perfect, nothing's going to happen. Just throw and go. Sometimes you've got to throw and go.
And maybe upset Tkocz's rhythm a little bit.
Absolutely, because now she's starting to find her range and using her length, now mixing up with her kicks. So she was stressed out about the grappling, now she's really letting her hands go.
Okay, let's go.
It'll be
Coach is
intriguing to
out.
see what Rook's corner
Coach is
are telling you here, whether they're going to ask for a takedown. We'll see very quickly in this round whether there'll be a little change of approach here from Rook. But she's likely going in
Round two.
one round behind. Okay, our second round, 5 minutes to go. Tkocz in the blue, Lexi Rook in the white.
Got to find her range now.
Yeah, feeling very controlled from Tkocz so far. The end of that first round, she started to push Rook back. And you can see that's already starting to happen. Rook just taking micro steps backwards as Tkocz comes forward. And that is one of the key things the judges are looking for when it comes to ring control.
I like what you said, Mario. She's looking too much to land, and when you throw those punches to go into a takedown, they don't have to go full combo. It's the speed of Tkocz.
She's letting them hands go now, using that range.
Yeah, and she's really pushing Rook up against the cage, and some more shots coming in.
There we go, that's a clinch.
First.
That's a win.
She's got a body lock here.
And she showed her strength there, just picked her up in the middle of the cage, moved her right to the corner.
Doesn't have to be perfect in MMA because it's not a wrestling match.
Good defense so far by Tkocz. She's got a whizzer. Rook is trying to move her forward, get her down to her level instead of fighting tall against the pole.
And Mario, what should Rook be doing here to try and complete this takedown?
Honestly, I'd be telling her just to chip away, land the knees, make it uncomfortable, start punching up to the head. You got to distract, then go for the takedown. If you know she's only focused on the takedown, it's easy to defend the shot.
Gonna try and close her hands here,
and Rook is right in front of a corner as well, which can be very helpful, Mario, when you're in these sorts of situations.
Absolutely. There we go, that's a nice body lock.
going back to a single.
You see, you should just try to break the rhythm. You don't need to force the takedown. Just get that momentum taken away.
And you can see, exactly like you were saying, Mario, at the beginning of the round, Tkocz really looked like she'd found that rhythm, was starting to land. And
she goes.
Oh, very nearly there from Rook. Let's see if she complete the takedown, but it's just pressuring Tkocz and making it a gnarly fight.
Good elbow there by Tkocz.
Rook has her hands clasped together now behind the legs of Tkocz.
Steps in.
Really good defense so far by Tkocz. Look at the redness on the leg from the kicks by Tkocz on the left leg of Rook.
Yeah, it's going to hurt in the morning. Probably going to hurt now, to be honest. Oh, very nice defense from Tkocz. Rook looked like she'd got a little bit of momentum, but Tkocz righted herself.
Yeah, she got her off balance for a moment, but Tkocz is fighting a really good fight.
Again here, I wouldn't be trying to force the takedown. Just start peppering the shots, landing away.
What does it feel like when someone's just leaning their entire body weight
It's
against
horrible.
you? Like
Kasim did it to me. It was like a big trash bag. Or dustbin. Or it's
Tree
horrible.
trunks for legs.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Rook's got to be careful with the neck here. Tkocz landing some big knees.
Oh, Rook is hurt, I think.
It's got to be... Oh, Rook's managed to get out of it, but that would not have been pleasant. And again, oh, that's right on the button. It's over. Oh, Tkocz does it. A brutal knee from the headlock position there, and you could see Rook fold. It looked like it landed right on the nose. Oh.
Just breathe.
She really used her physical advantage, in her advantage. The height, the reach. Beautiful knees by Malgorzata Tkocz. Very impressive debut.
Yeah, I think
Very much so in the LFL cage. She weathered Rook's storm in the clinch position, bided her time, did well balancing, and then when it came to the point, she was able to drop those knees, use her frame, and finish the fight. Here we go, looking at the finishing sequence. Some of the knees coming through, then I believe there was a short break, and Tkocz gets the headlock again and throws a knee around now. There it is. And you can see just shut Rook off immediately.
Killer instinct by Malgorzata Tkocz. Beautiful finish there.
And there we go. What did you think of the performance, Mario, of Tkocz?
Oh, that was amazing. I really appreciate that she found her flow. In the second round, used her range as well. Even when Brooke was trying to force the wrestling, she was just hanging out, pulling the elbows up, especially when like people are trying to grapple and wrestle you down. If you just pull those elbows up, it's really hard, especially when you have the cage behind you. She just let her burn away. She was trying to force the wrestling chains, and then she found her flow. Boom, knee straight to the head.
Yeah, very impressive finishing sequence, and just that level of improvisation you can have when things might not be going your way, but you see the opportunity, you...
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner by TKO in the second round. Fighting out of the blue corner, Malgorzata Tkocz.
And Stefan will hear from Tkocz shortly about that fight and how it went. Stefan's just going to find it now, and here we go.
All right, I'm here with Malgorzata Tkocz. You were very patient in the first round. You were finding your reach. You landed a couple nice lefts, a couple nice rights. When you had her hurt in the second round, you finished it. Did you feel that she was hurt?
I had game plan, and I had to be patient, very patient, because Lexi is a very good fighter. And I know that if I gonna do my game plan, I win. I'm gonna win.
And you did. It was a beautiful performance. You showed great takedown defense as well. I believe you got a couple tournament victories in kickboxing. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You really showed your reach, your boxing, your kickboxing. What's next for you in the future?
I don't know. I waiting for offers.
Okay, well, we would love to see you back here at LFL. Malgorzata Tkocz, ladies and gentlemen.
A really exciting fighter there.